All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. So, Paul and Gene, again, are kind of messing with their fans. I'm talking about, those two guys in the band Kiss, as they continue to throw out this idea that Peter Criss and Ace Frehley will show up for their end of the road tour. Now, I could kind of care less about Kiss at this point, but if you're going to mess with the fans, at least do something to put it in writing. Don't just keep doing these interviews where you're saying, "Yeah, we'd love to have them. Yeah, it would be a great idea. Yeah, if it's meant to be, it will happen." Okay, what does that mean? If it's meant to be, well, how do you make it be, Paul, Gene? Paul Stanley, I mean, these guys, I got to give them credit because whether it was the, WWE or whatever it is, NASCAR, they've figured out how to do marketing and promotions. But man, oh man, it's been 3 years since these guys first announced their farewell tour. 3 years. Now, of course, last year doesn't count because Paul and Gene urged everybody to stay inside, don't go out, put yourself in a plastic bubble, and wait for the magic potion. That's basically what they told their fans. And now that all that stuff is kind of happening or coming to pass in some strange way, Paul and Gene are out there again doing what they do, self-promotion, and teasing the fans, or as I would say, messing with their fans. Now, why do I think this is important? Because a lot of people would spend some serious money to go see the original Kiss lineup. I mean, this would be pretty big to see both Ace and Peter up there with, Paul and Gene. I don't know if this is going to happen. It might happen once, but it's enough to get everybody thinking, wow, the end of the road, this is it. And by the way, I don't think this is the end of the road for Kiss. This might be the end of the road for Paul and Gene. It might be, or it might not be. But I don't think it's the end of the road for Kiss because these guys, because of the way they do marketing, because it really doesn't matter who's in their band at this point, especially if you're featuring backup tracks and all this augmentation where the music isn't really that important, right? It is the experience. You dress up 4 guys in the Kiss makeup and you throw them out on stage, right? That's all you need to do. The music starts playing. I can do air guitar. I can pretend to play my guitar. I can be taught, I'm sure, how to make it look like I'm actually playing the guitar, even though I'm not. And I'm sure fans will, grab their cell phone and they'll focus in and they'll be like, this guy Dave, he's not even playing the guitar. That would be me. I would be busted. All right. But a lot of those fans, after a couple of $14 beers and they're carrying around all this Kiss stuff, all these souvenirs and memorabilia, they don't care at that point. They're just barely, coherent, and they're thinking to themselves, what a great show. And then the light show and the explosions, the fireworks, the pyrotechnics, that's what Kiss is all about, really. So is this really the end of the road for Kiss? No. It might be the end of the road for Paul and Gene. It won't be the end of the road for their ka-ching machine, which will continue to rake in the dough. And I think they owe it to the fans. I hate to say it that way because it's a cliche, but they do kind of owe it to the fans to bring Ace and Peter in there and maybe keep them there. Don't just do it for one night. Keep them there so you don't have to play ticket roulette and say, okay, I bought tickets for Des Moines, right? And I'm just making a city up here just for the sake of it. And they didn't show up at Des Moines, all right? I'm hoping that they'll show up, at Kalamazoo, but they didn't show up at Des Moines. So this is what you have to deal with if you're a fan and you want to see this classic lineup reunite, just to be on stage together And this is where we're at now. We don't even care if they perform properly. We don't even care if the music's any good. We just want to see these guys up there one more time. So yeah, Kiss continues to mess around with their fans. Thanks again for all the new patrons and also all the new subscribers. And again, thanks for watching, and I will see you real soon.